toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCLA's offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any... This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hawkeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the...
Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard. Guys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pitts. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Handoff to the lone back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Big guy smells it, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, Bruins. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Whedon. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Oh, they're after him. Using his feet to buy time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Catch in the middle, it's Lane. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage and wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Cameron. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The give. Oh, better look out. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Quick step and go. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to pound their way in. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They want to throw it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Off play action. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait. They want more before they go to the locker room. They're going to run it. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward off offense.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best, Tom. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. He has the first and still on his feet. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Got his man quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Cameron. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Cameron. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Bruins will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quick shovel pass. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. Out of the shotgun on third down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bruins decide to punt it away. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Toss to the left. Shoots his way for more. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Keep it on the ground. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bruins line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Takes the handoff. It's Cameron. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bruins send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Fakes to grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They run the reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Oh, what a move. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
First and goal, UCLA.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Intercepted, and the defense has set them up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, UCLA! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 35 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, 1st down and more. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Iowa! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.